Luke chapter 12. In the meantime, when there were gathered together an innumerable multitude of people, insomuch that they trode one upon another, he began to say unto his disciples first of all, Beware ye of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that killed the body, and after that have no more that they can do. But I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear. Fear him which after he hath killed hath power to cast into hell. Yea, I say unto you, fear him. Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 farthings, and not one of them is forgotten before God? But even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows.
So I've been hunting here in Kentucky my entire life. Same family-owned property. Back in the days, I used to hunt with a rifle. But eventually I got bored and it was too easy taking down deer, so I moved to bow hunting. I needed a little bit more of a challenge. Bow hunting in the daytime started to get boring, so I figured I'd take advantage of owning a large piece of land and start spotting and hunting deers at night. Now let me say this, you know how it is when you're out in the woods in the middle of the night or anywhere isolated alone in the middle of the night. Some creepy, weird, freaky stuff can happen to you. And out on my property, I have to admit to you, I've experienced a few weird things. One night, I'm out there. It sounds like a woman is wailing in the woods. Like a woman is literally in the woods crying. Talk about being freaked out, chills to the bone, skedaddled out of there. Now, it was scary and it took me a few days to get over that incident, but I was back out in the woods relatively quickly after that. But then I had this mind-boggling encounter. By mind-boggling, I truly mean none of what I saw makes any sense whatsoever. Picture this, it's midnight. I'm out on my property spotting deer. And for the sake of full disclosure, spotting deer is a little bit more easy on this particular side of my property because there's a feeder out there. Now I don't shoot deers when they're at the feeder, but the simple fact that there's a feeder in that area means there's a significant amount of traffic from deers in the area, right? Back to what I'm saying. Midnight, spotting deer in an area where I know they should be, but there's none anywhere to be seen. Next thing you know, there's this gust of wind that blows past me. And this feeling like something or someone had ran up right next to me, turning the light. And the only way to make you understand this feeling is if you have children or if you ever had a friend play a prank on you at night, you're standing there oblivious to what's going on behind you, and then someone or something comes rushing up on you. You know, you can feel it. Your senses detect them closing in on you. That's exactly what I felt. So imagine you're standing there, that feeling rushing over your body, turning with the light, trying to spot something. Nothing's there, but the feeling is in your bones. You know for a fact something was there. Now here's where things get to going crazy. That spotlight whipping around back and forth, looking for whatever this is. Next thing you know, there's this sound up in the trees, claws ripping into the bark. And you can hear whatever this is jump from one tree to the next. No different than your cat jumping off a countertop to the sofa. That's exactly what it sounded like. As you listen to the story, I know you understand what fear is, so there's no need for me to go into explaining exactly what I was feeling. It was fear. And when you feel that kind of fear, you just want to get away. So now I'm backing away from the area, keeping that light shining in that direction. When out the corner of my eye, I see these green lights in the woods. And when I say green lights, I don't mean like 1 or 2 or 3 green lights. 50 to 60 freaking green dots, dim green lights in the wood. I swear to you, they looked like fireflies moving directly at me, all in a straight line. And so you can really understand what I was feeling. Imagine yourself hovering above the trees, me on the ground with the spotlight facing forward, something in the trees in front of me where that light is shining. To my right hand side, a line of green dots for as far as the eye can see, moving towards me. And then I hear this freaking galloping sound, like the biggest freaking man on the planet is running directly at me. Bloom, 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 in a freaking growl. Listen to me. This wave of sound hits my body, ears ringing, eyes blurry. My legs begin to feel weak. In that moment, fear turns to panic. Panic leads to me trying to run in the opposite direction of that sound. Keep in mind, my ears are still ringing. My vision is still blurry. All I have is this freaking spotlight to guide me away from that sound. So I'm running, body shivering, bumping into trees, stumbling, falling, trying to get the hell away. You feel like something...
Listen to me well. This story is free over at iamdarkwaters.com. There is a link in the description and in the comments that will take you over to the website. While you are there, sign up and become a member. Dark Waters is at the forefront of the cryptid world with his stories and takes serious risks even discussing these stories. Or you can behave like an unappreciative libtard. Small matter, this is war and really is no longer about you.